All right, guys. So today we will be doing a upper body full warm up and stretch. All right. So before we get started, each warm up and stretch will be about 15 to 30 seconds long. If during the stretch you feel any pain, any discomfort, anything like that, stop immediately. All right. I'll also try to show some modifications in case you need them. All right, guys. So we're gonna start off nice and easy with some hugs. So with the hugs, all we're doing is opening up those arms nice and wide and wrapping those arms around our bodies. Also, make sure that you are alternating which arm goes above the next. What we're looking for to feel here is every time we open up, you should feel a gentle stretch across your chest and your shoulders. And every time you wrap those arms around you, a gentle stretch around the back. All right. So open up wide enough so you could feel that stretch. All right, next up, we'll take them into some big arm circles. So one at a time, but alternating. So try to reach the arm as far or high over your head as possible. Also, you want to keep your arms close to you, okay? So you don't want to be going all the way out here if you could bring them here. All right, so make sure they are big as you could get them. If any of you guys have any shoulder problems, feel free to do them with your elbows bent. All right, let's take those circles the other way around. I'll show that modification here. So purpose of this warm-up is obviously, I'm guessing, to warm up those shoulders. Get those arms moving. Make sure you are breathing, all right? Not just shallow breathing, regular breathing. Try to practice breathing into your midsection and blowing out through your mouth. All right, now let's get that lower back. We're going with back circles. If you want, you can put your hand on your waist and gently take it down to the side, back to the other side, and down. All right, with this one is going to depend on your range of motion. But like everything here, it's a do you, all right? Do what you can, the best that you can with what you have. Let's take those circles the other way. So here we're warming up the lower back. Pretty much, even though it's upper body, we'll get a little bit of the lower body moving also, just because some of the moves you'll be possibly getting up and down off the floor. All right, let's get these legs moving just a little bit. We're going with a single leg swing. So you're just going to kick the leg up as straight as you could keep them. You should feel a gentle stretch behind your legs and your glutes. If any of you guys struggle with balance, hold on to a wall, hold on to a chair, and you could use that to kind of keep your balance upright, all right? All right, let's switch legs to that other leg now. High enough to feel those hamstrings and glutes stretch. Still taking those deep, deep breaths here. Got a few more seconds. All right, now we're going to warm up these shoulders with some small arm circles. So you could go fingers up or you could go full fist, all right? It's whichever one feels best to you. But small circles, standing tall, shoulders back. We want those arms at least shoulder height, all right? We don't want them down here. We're going 10 more seconds. If it does start to burn quite a bit, you could stop, kind of shake it off a little bit, and then jump back in. All right, let's go the other way around. If it's burning a bit, that's a good thing. Okay, that's real good. I mean, those shoulders are warming up. We're getting some blood around those muscles before we get to work in them. In 10, you could shake them out for a second, but we'll be finishing off today's warm-up by raising the roof. 3, 2, shake them out for a sec. Now raising the roof. We want to set up with our elbows next to our ribs, palms about shoulder height. And we're going to press all the way up and bring them back down there, all right? So what you want to do here is try to get your arms directly over your head, not to the front, okay? Some of you may lack the mobility right now. You might have to kind of press forward, and that's okay. But every time you do these, try to practice getting over the head. We got about 10 seconds because that'll set you up for actually one of the movements, which is a shoulder press, or overhead press. 3, 2, 1. All right, y'all. All right, so now we're going to get into the stretch. So we're going to start with the straight arm back stretch. So we're going to take one arm straight across without bending that elbow. Now we're going to take the other arm, put it around where the elbow is, and then we'll gently pull that straight arm towards our body, okay? What you'll feel here is a stretch in the back of your shoulders all the way to your upper back. All right, now take that same arm, release, reach for your mid back. Other arm, gently pull that elbow towards your ear. You should feel these from your triceps, the back of your arm down to your side. All right, now gently, carefully release. We're going to do the same thing with the other arm. Remember, straight across without bending it. Take that other arm to the elbow and gently pull in. We're breathing deeply and release. All right, let's go for the chest and shoulders. So lock your, oh, my fault. Thank you, Amy. Reach for that mid back. Gently pull that elbow in. Yeah, got to keep it even. And release. All right, chest and shoulders. So you're going to lock your fingers in here behind your back and gently push down all the way. Then roll your shoulders back and try to drive your chest through. You feel a deep stretch all across your chest and shoulders. And release. All right, we're going to finish off with the neck now, an area where most people carry their tension. So you could either relax your arms and shoulders or physically reach down. Tuck your chin, and now you're just going to do some big circles with your head here, all right? So just like the lower back, we're kind of going chin to the chest, ear to the shoulder, chin to the ceiling, and we're trying to make those circles bigger and bigger. A couple of things you want to try to avoid here is shrugging up as you're doing them. So that's why, to me, reaching helps because then it kind of reminds you. All right, let's take those circles the other way. Let's go. Still breathing here, feeling that slight stretch. You might hear a little bit of cracks and all that stuff going on in your neck. That's good. I mean, we're getting rid of some of that tension. We got about 10 seconds while the time is going down. When we stop, we want to try to stop neutral. So stop to the front with your chin tucked, and then we'll raise them up in 3, 2, 1. Bring them up. All right, now you are ready for your upper body workout. You can sip a little bit of water and go crush it. All right, guys, so upper body, y'all, week 9, baby. So we're going to do a little bit of a tough one today, all right? So today's time format will be a 60-20, 2 times, all right? So 60 seconds of work with a 20-second rest. Twice. Now we'll stay at the same move. During that rest, you could adjust. What you'll be doing with the first 3 moves, we'll be actually using the anchor here. We want the anchor around that chest to shoulder height. Dumbbells, use your bench if you have one. If not, take it to the floor. We already know the deal here, all right? So the first 2 moves we're familiar with. First move, we'll be starting with a chest fly. So just a quick reminder. When you guys set up, we'll be facing away from the anchor, palms facing in, chest big, slight bend to the elbows as we bring the fly in. Just remember to have that gentle stretch when we go back. Same exact deal with the dumbbells. We've already done these for a few weeks, all right, guys? So when you guys lay down, if you're using the bench, be very mindful of that stretch. If you're on the floor, you're okay. Still be gentle, but the floor will stop you, all right? So you guys could grab the equipment you need, get set up with your band. Remember, we don't want to use the body to move the weight. We want to just use our arms. Getting ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It is 60 seconds, y'all. So a couple options you have here. You could go, especially if it's bands, you could choose a resistant band that is challenging for the first about 20 to half of the time. And then all you simply have to do is, as it gets harder, step back. Dumbbells, you could use a heavier dumbbell for the first few. Then as that gets harder, you could just get up, change the dumbbell out, finish strong. We have 30 seconds left. Or option B, choose a weight that is challenging. As soon as it becomes a little too much, you start feeling that form going a little sour, stop, take a mid-set rest. That's where you would stop in between, take a couple seconds off, and then jump in and finish. Getting ready for that 20-second break, y'all. 3, 2, rest. All right, you have 20 seconds. You could either just rest if you had the weight that or resistance that's good enough for you. If not, you could go ahead and switch it. All right, in 10, going for round 2. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Looking good, y'all. Keep that good control, especially back or down, depending on the equipment you're using. 30 seconds left. Remember that breathing pattern. Inhale where you are relaxed. Exhale where you contract. Seconds. Next move will just be a chest press. Another move we're already familiar with. 3, 2, 1. All right, y'all. So with the chest press, same setup band-wise. Oh yeah, Cynthia could actually go ahead and show it. You guys already did these a few times, all right? Just remember, we want to come back gently with that stretch. We don't want those palms to come in. We want them stacked above our elbows when we come back, right? With the dumbbells, we already know the deal there too, right? If you're on the floor, you don't have much to worry about. The floor will stop you. But if you're coming down, be very gentle. Think big chest when you come down or back. Feel the stretch. Fire through. All right, y'all. So chest press, getting ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Control the movement, y'all. Take a half a second to squeeze your chest when you press out or up. Remember, bands, this is week 9, so you should be using a little bit more of a challenging band than you used at week 1. So make sure you're in that staggered stance for balance. 30 seconds left. Seconds. 3, 2, rest. All right, shake it off for 20 or make adjustments. Getting ready to go. 3, 2, 1, let's work. So the first half of today's workout will be more push focused. So chest, triceps, shoulders. Second half, we'll focus on that pull, which will be back and biceps. Halfway, y'all. That second round should be pretty tough, all right? Should be pretty challenging. Seconds left. 3, 2, 1. All right, y'all. So just a heads up, right? So these models here, they sometimes do 2 to 3 workouts a day to help you guys out, all right? So just because they're going light, easy, doesn't mean you guys should, all right? They're doing it in model form for you guys to follow the form. So, hey, let's get to work, all right, guys? All right, thank you, Cynthia. All right, so this next one, Another push, we'll be doing a close press. So with the close press, we want our arms tucked against the body. We don't want our palms up here, so stack your palm in front of your elbows. From here, stretch at the back, press through. The main focus here will be your triceps, all right? So if you want, you don't really have to come this far back. You could come about here, as long as you bend the elbow, but the main focus is the press out, squeezing the triceps. But if you want to get a little more chest at the same time, go deep with the stretch, press out. Same exact deal with the dumbbell. Once you're set up, we're here, palms facing in, keeping our arms close. You could literally drag your arms across your body if you want. Press up. Main focus is that squeeze at the top, all right? Close press, focusing on the triceps now. All right, y'all, getting ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Stretch at the back, squeeze. Bend the elbows. Optional, bringing the shoulders back so that you can get the chest too. We are halfway through. Remember, you always have the option to do a drop set. If the weight becomes a little too much, adjust it to where you could finish. Keep that form tight. 10 seconds. 3, 2, rest. That's one down, y'all. One more to go. Then we'll go to the shoulders. All right, get in position and ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Close press. Keep those arms close to the body. We don't want a chicken wing, just like as if we were doing rows, right? We don't want those elbows to flare outward. We want them to come behind us. Or down, straight down if you're doing the dumbbell variation. We are halfway, guys. The next move. While I'm demonstrating, or while you're taking your break, go ahead and put your anchor to the bottom part of the door, all right? So we'll be using the anchor from the floor up with this next round. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, y'all. So for you guys, if you are using bench or anything, you could actually get rid of that. You won't need it. For the anchor, we want it on the bottom this time, all right? As always, safety first, guys. Don't rush. Make sure it's in there good. Your door is locked. No one's gonna come and sneak in on you and make that band smack you, all right? Thank you, Cynthia. So we'll be doing a Y raise next. This is for the shoulders. So we'll actually be facing the anchor this time, all right? Now I'll show you guys from this angle first really quickly. So if you're using your band, you're gonna hinge forward a little bit, lock those abs in place, and from here, you're raising your arms straight up to the front to create that letter Y look, all right? So we're set up here. Palms facing downward. We hinge a little with a slight bend. My abs are locked in. From here, I'm gonna fire up to the front, bring it down. If I need it a little easier, which I do, I'm not gonna lie, bring it up here, right there, all right? Now, some of you guys, it'll just depend on your mobility, right? Some of you may only make it here, as long as you feel the shoulders. Some of you will be more overhead. Dumbbells will be the same thing. Thank you, Amy. Same deal. Set up with your palms facing you. Slight hinge. Make the Y. make the Y. So we're not coming just straight up to the front, we're coming out slightly. All right, y'all, Y raise, play with it. Also, if any of you guys feel any impingement or anything, you could stop about here if you have to. All right, guys, going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Slight bend to the knee. You bring it to the front and then up. Now here you feel the front, the sides, and some of the back of your shoulders. You have 3 parts, as in muscle-wise, when it comes down to your shoulders. So 60 seconds, all right? One thing I did forget to mention, guys, with this one, super controlled, just like these two are doing it, all right? I don't mind you explode up, but down, real control. Looking good, looking good. Breathe. I know those shoulders burning. It's one of those, doesn't matter the resistance you use, you're gonna feel them. So I would recommend lighter. 3, 2, rest. And if all else fails, you can always do arms only, all right? When you start to fatigue from resistance, trust me, if you start doing the arms by themselves and focus on going slower and squeezing that muscle, you feel it. Getting ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Y raise, control down, slight hinge, keep that core locked in. We do not want to put that weight on our lower back. Good work, y'all. Halfway. Our next move, we'll be actually putting the anchor up top now, so on the top part of your door. We'll be doing a tricep push down, dumbbell variation. You guys will be doing a tricep kickback. We've already done both, all right? 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, so take your quick breather. If you're doing your anchor, place it on the top. Thank you, Amy. While Cynthia's hooking up that anchor up top, I'm gonna show the dumbbell variation. Reminder real quick, kick back. So remember, however low you could go, more importantly, we're set up with the elbows as far behind the body. Kick back, not down, all right? So whether we're here, we're kicking back, or we're here, we're kicking back. Same thing, bands, we'll actually be doing a press down. So remember with the press down, thank you. You'll just step back just a little bit, set up to where your elbows are like a kickback behind you, and then from here, press down versus kicking back, all right? Now, if you tend to hinge forward a little more with the band, you can do the kick back just like that too, all right? So either you're a little more upright and we press down, or you're a little more hinge, press back. But dumbbells, we have to have that hinge for that kickback, all right? Remember, we're only moving the elbow. Once we lock our shoulder in place, elbow joint moving. All right, y'all, tricep kickbacks going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Kick back or push down with the band. And the grip is up to you. You could do palm facing in, or you could do palms facing down. Last of the push, y'all. Then we'll go into our pull, starting with the back with some back flies. Halfway. Make each round count, y'all. It's only 2 rounds, but it's long rounds. Long enough that if you started and you're like, man, this resistance is too light, too heavy, you could always adjust it quickly. You guys have the benefit of pausing also, so you could like pause this video, adjust, jump back in, yo. Get the most bang for your buck out of your workouts. 3, 2, rest. If you need to adjust it. All right, y'all, we got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Slight hinge or hinge a lot. Up to you. Just remember that setup though, all right? Elbows as far behind the body as you can. Lock it in place. Push down or back. Halfway. Seconds left. When we take this quick break, guys, we'll set that anchor back where we had it for chest presses and flies, about chest shoulder height. 3, 2, 1. All right, y'all. So this is another move that we've done, but now we're gonna move on. Thank you, to the back. So working that back. All right, we'll be doing back flies. Just a quick reminder with dumbbells. It's pretty much the same thing as a chest fly, except versus lying down, we want to hinge, all right? If we could hinge to the knees, you're perfectly fine bringing them out to the side and focusing on driving your chest through shoulders back. But if you can't bend that low, that's totally understandable. We want to focus a little more on keeping it lower, all right? So if you're this high, you don't want to come out here. All you're going to feel is shoulder. You won't feel no back. So if you're this high, focus on coming back more to where pretty much if you had a bar connecting these dumbbells together, they would come across your rib cage. So you're here, it should come across your, like you're trying to hit your stomach with the back, with the barbell or the bar. If you're here now, yes, come out here, all right? Now, same deal with that standing. Now, the band's easy enough, all right? You just did flies this way, you'll just pull back this time, all right? All right, y'all also think out and then back. Don't think coming straight back. Out and then back. All right, y'all, let's crush this back. Going in 3, 2, 1, let's work. Nice. Good. Remember, both variations act like you're trying to touch your elbows behind you. So you have a slight bend as you're coming back, squeeze. You should feel those shoulder blades coming in. Remember, those shoulders come back at the same time too. Thirty seconds left. Now dumbbells, same deal here. You could explode back, but control down. Bands, pretty much the same thing. You could either explode back, control forward, or you could control back, control forward. 3, 2, rest. Adjust if you have to. Full upper body, y'all. All right, get set up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now the next move, just so you have time, we'll be setting up the anchor up top for the next 2 moves. And you may want a pillow or some type of cushioning for your knee, because we'll be taking it down to 1 knee on the floor, all right? Dumbbells, you're good. You'll be doing a staggered stance, halfway hinge for this one. Strong, y'all. Keep that breathing going. Strong body, strong mind. We got 10 seconds. The more you push yourself through that physical challenge, man, that shows a lot of mind power, all right? 3, 2, 1. All right, anchor. You guys could go ahead and set it up above the door. Get you a pillow or something to protect your knee, all right? We don't want that knee on that hard floor. If you got carpet, you could probably pass. Doing the fish hook, trying to do the arms are done. The arms are tired. There we go. Make sure that, ooh. There we go. All right, so if you're gonna set up your anchor, what we'll be doing will be a high row, all right? So just like you would be doing a neutral row with your arms close to your body, palms facing in, it'll be the same deal. So what you'll do is one leg will be in front. You want it set up in a 90-degree angle just to protect your hips and your back, all right? So heel below the knee, hip above the knee here, neutral grip up top, chest up, and we're gonna roll down almost like you're doing a regular row, either below the chest or ribs, all right? So from here, yep, so there you go, head, yes, you know what you're doing. So the one knee on the pad, the leg to the front, neutral grip, so palms in, keeping your arms close to your body, you're gonna pull down and pull back. Boom, all right? Now high rows, you guys will be doing with dumbbells quite a bit different, all right? So what you'll do is staggered stance, not only to protect your back, but it'll also give you a set point, all right? So from here, palms facing down, all right? So the palms facing towards your leg. You're gonna push the hip back until you get to the knee. That's your setup, all right? Now from there, elbows out and back. Stretch down, out, back, out, back. All right, so high rows dumbbells, you have more of a hinge. High row on the band, you set up down at the bottom. All right, y'all getting ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So guys, pay attention to whichever one you're doing, all right? They're both a bit different, so make sure you're doing it correctly. If you're using dumbbell, the palms should be facing your legs. If you're using the band, palms facing each other. If you're using the band, the arm stays close to the body. Dumbbell, the arms go away from the body. And with the high row dumbbell variation, your dumbbell should end up across from your chest. Pull down, high row, palm should end up below the chest somewhere. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, rest. All right, we got one more, y'all. Remember, if you want to adjust anything, adjust it. With bands, it's a lot easier to adjust. If you need a little bit more, you could just go back some like Cynthia just did. All right, guys, get prepared. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good work, guys. Remember, dumbbells, your thing that'll tell you you're coming up is where your dumbbells end up when you go down, all right? Every time you go down, they should be near the knee, that front knee. With the bands, make sure you do a big stretch at the top. So let the band fully extend your lats and your arms, and then pull down. The next move, bands, you could leave it where you are. Your anchor, you could keep it there. Dumbbells, the next move will look very similar, but setup will be quite a bit different, and your target goal, as in body part, will be different too. 3, 2, 1. All right, y'all. So the next one, you guys that are using bands, you could get rid of your pillow or whatever you were using. We've done these before. Also, a face pull. So this is where that imagination definitely comes in handy. Imagine your bands has a bar connected them as one. Same thing with the dumbbell. Imagine there's a bar connecting the dumbbell. And all we're gonna do here, whichever stance you want, staggered or both together, we're up here with the bands, palm facing down, and we're pulling that bar somewhere towards the face, preferably the forehead, eyes, but you could go as low as the chin, all right? So we're set up here, imaginary bar, pulling that bar as if we want to hit that imaginary bar to our forehead, eyes, or chin. Now, dumbbell variation, yours will be the same deal. We're trying to pull towards the face area, but you're gonna hinge. You could actually relax entirely upper back-wise if you want, as long as it doesn't hurt, right? So like, if you're okay being like this, that's cool. If this is feels a little too much on the back. If you're better here, you're cool here, because we're not trying to work any of this. We're just trying to work the back of the shoulder. So connect that imaginary bar to your dumbbell, pull it up to your face, come back down for the stretch, relax, up, down. All right, guys, so remember, to the face, imaginary bar. All right, y'all, going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Elbows high, boom, to the face. Chin, eyes, wherever. Now with this one, definitely be very careful. And remember, this does involve a little bit of the rotator cuff, so make sure we are mindful with it. Choose a weight that doesn't cause any impingement or bad kind of pain. Halfway. Once you get in the rhythm too, and the form feels right, everything feels good, you can do a split second pause at the top or the back for that squeeze if you wanted. Remember, we're trying to work the back of the shoulders here more. 3, 2, rest. All right, y'all. Lower back a little tight. So feel free to just relax at the bottom dumbbells or set up in a hinge. Either way, it is a little bit of time, 60 seconds of being hinged or bent. So feel free to come up and stretch in between. 3, 2, 1, let's go, y'all. This is the last of the, like, even though this is a small muscle, this is the last of like the bigger muscle area. Next, we finish with some biceps, yo. Gun show. So once we're finished with this move, bands, you could completely get rid of your anchor. You could take it down, or you could just slide your band out from it. We'll be standing on the bands for the remainder of the workout. We have 20 seconds left, y'all. Finish strong. Stretch that back out if you got to, and jump back in, yo. Won't have to bend for the rest of the workout. Finish strong, guys. Breathe through it. 3, 2, done. All right, the big stuff are over. Simple from here on. You could bring your anchor down. We'll be stepping on the bands or just holding our dumbbells to the side. Just a standard curl, so just your regular bicep curl. If you like to, from this is so weird. It's like I'm trying to get out Cynthia's way. I go right in front of her. But you could alternate if you like. All right, so regular bicep curls or alternate. Just make sure you get that gentle stretch at the bottom. All right, y'all, going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Take a second or half a second. Squeeze at the top. Control down for that stretch. Now, me personally, I like to do my curls to where when I go to the bottom, it's pretty much like I'm completely resting. But if you feel any elbow joints or anything like that, leave a shy bend at the bottom, all right? Leave it to where you have enough of a bend that you don't feel that pain or discomfort. We got 30 seconds left. Breathe through it. We got bicep after biceps on this one. So once we finish with these regular curls twice, Got some hammer curls next. Now this variation of curls, the standard, I prefer you keep the upper part of your arm stuck to your side. I'll show that example here in a second. 3, 2, rest. So I prefer that when you guys are set up, you're locked in with this part of your arms staying to your side. So you're only moving the elbow. We don't want this right here yet, all right? All right, guys, last regular curl. Then we got hammers. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Remember your stance too. We never want to stand just relaxed when we're holding weights or resistance. Slight bend to the knees, core engaged. That'll help protect your lower back and your hips. Breathe through it, y'all. We are halfway. Seconds. Next move, hammer curls. So we already know the deal with these guys. Just turn those palms in. 3, 2, rest. All right, so no big change here. Other than if you want to change your dumbbells, you're a bit stronger in the hammer curl because you're using more muscles to assist, such as the forearm and the brachialis and stuff. So palms facing in, just like you're hitting a hammer, all right? Simple enough. So right here, bring it down. If you want to alternate, alternate. All right, guys, let's finish today's workout strong. Hammer curls, last move, best move. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Core tight, slight bend to the knees, athletic stance. Keep that control, y'all. If you need breaks, take them, or if you need to lighten the weight, do it. Halfway. Fifteen seconds left. 3, 2, rest. All right, y'all. Last one, best one. Finish the gun show strong, guys. Then you cool down, stretch. All right, get set up and ready. Going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Palms in. Control. Halfway, guys. Seconds. Last 10. Three, 2, and you are through, guys. Awesome job with today's upper body, y'all. Make sure you guys stick around for the cool down stretch, but I got a quick quote for you guys, and today's quote says, "It's not you. It's not who you are that holds you back. It's who you think you are not." All right, so it's not who you are right now. It's those things that you have self-doubt about that's holding you back. All right, guys, so start believing in yourself. Life is about risk, guys. Putting it in, believing in it. Go for it, all right, guys? They say don't give up, but some things, hey, you might end up saying, this ain't for me, and that's cool. But if it's something that you're shooting after, guys, focus, change those things that you are not into who you could become, and then you get that, achieve that goal, all right? Other than that, y'all, see ya next time. All right, y'all. So let's get into the cool down of the upper body. We're going to start by stirring that pot. So rest one arm on your knee. It could be your forearm or palm. Let that other arm hang loose and just do some big stirs here. All right. So we're breathing, cooling down from that great workout you guys just completed. Same arm, other way around. Now we're doing a shorter cool down, but feel free to do a little bit longer after your workout is over, all right? All right, let's go ahead and switch. So other arm, let it hang, stirs. We're breathing. By now, you should be feeling the pump, that blood flow go into your arms now, your shoulders. Same arm, other way. Now, as Amy continues here for the next 10, when you're finished, what you'll do is we'll bring both arms in, and we're going to shake them off left to right as we roll up. All right, let's bring those both arms in. Let everything hang, including your head, and just shake them out left to right, almost like an elephant trunk as you slowly come up. All right, let's take them into an alternating straight arm back stretch. So you'll bring it straight across, pull. Once you feel the stretch, switch. Now you could hold it for, 2 to 5 seconds, however long you want to. All right, let's take it into the chest and the shoulder stretch. So a couple ways we could do this here. Now, any of you guys that have a wall near you, if you want to, you could actually put your palms on the wall. You want your fingers facing back, and then you could gently pull. All right, now when you finish doing that, you want to turn into it and switch. All right, release. Let's go ahead, throw in some hugs real quick here. And we'll finish off with the neck, guys. Awesome workout. All right, let's finish off with some head circles. So tuck your chin, relax your shoulders all the way around gently. As I said, though, if you need more work, go ahead and do more work. You could hold your stretches anywhere. Other way, from 20 to 60 seconds, all right? But just make sure you're breathing. Make sure you're not going beyond pain. You're feeling the discomfort. You're relaxing your body as you breathe through that discomfort. Let's try to stop in a neutral spot in 3, 2, 1. Raise them up, y'all. You are done. Enjoy the rest of your day.